It's moto camping day. Just woke up super early, 9:30. Time for a weather check. Weather looks good. Let's go camping. Okay, bike is loaded. Use a little gravity and a ramp. Just rolling on up. Got a strap down. Carl's cycle straps in the back. Tank straps in the front with my chalk thing there. Chalk behind the rear wheel. Some scrap construction waste I need to burn around the campfire. So it looks like we're just about ready to roll. We'll throw some extra fuel in there and we'll hit the woods. Okay, just driving up here, just past Moose Creek Reservoir, trying to find my cool little area I want to camp at. I saw it on the satellite images, and so I'm trying to see if I can get up there. And we're still on gravel, just past a carload of a husband, wife, and their daughter from Texas pulled over looking at free-range cows. I don't think they've ever seen cows wandering around the woods before, but that's pretty common out here. As you can see, evidence from there's cow poo everywhere on the roads because cows are just loose. Alrighty, I don't know if this is, nope, it's not a road. Well, it's a four-wheeler road. So I need to find a road that goes off to the right that gets me up to what I saw was a pond on the satellite. I'd like to camp there. If not, I'll find something else. That's cow poop. Oh, that's an interesting little road off there to the left. Just looking for a spot to camp, get set up, and then take the bike out and do some exploring. Got the massive meadows out there. We've got this road. Nope, that's a little side dirt biking thing. Will not be taking the KLR up that. Alrighty. And it should be, I don't know. Well, we'll just keep looking. Hunting season, elk season starts October 10th. But there's people like me out now kind of doing some scouting and looking. That's a good old boy. Oh, there's your free-range cattle. Got the ear tags on, if you can see that. And after they've been roaming around getting good and fat and ready, then the rancher comes out and rounds them up and gets them processed. So it's a cycle of life in Idaho. Alrighty, I'll just keep driving, see if I can't find a side road I'm looking for, and I'll look at my satellite maps and see if I can't figure out where the heck I am. Okay, looking at the maps, hoping this will bring us up to the close to the pond. And I think the pond should be off in that area somewhere. Just want to find, I mean, this is just a base camp. Offload the bike. So I just like to find a nice little shady, secluded spot. I am bottoming out. And the fun thing about off-roading with a utility trailer is that if you suddenly come to a spot where the road just freaking ends, which will happen up here, then trying to get it turned around. Oh, I guess I better put it in four-wheel drive. There we go. And the Goodyear Ultra Terrains are just phenomenal tires. I probably could have got out of that in two-wheel drive if I tried hard enough, but okay. And looks like a nice untraveled road. Lots of firewood. Firewood is not an issue. We can find a good safe spot for a campfire. We just had a couple days of heavy rains, so that's good. Woods will not be too dry. We've had a decent summer, so alrighty. Just keep going up here. I'll film again when we get to our spot, or we have to turn around. Alright, and this is me reaching the end of the trail, like I said, like 50 yards down the road. It's like, well, the road will either just end in the middle of nowhere, and then it'll be fun trying to get turned around with the trailer. And here we are. So, but yeah, not a big worry. I got actually plenty of room here. So, get her turned around, and this was not the road we were looking for, so we'll try another one. Okay, decided on a spot. Didn't go as deep as I wanted to, but this is an interesting little spot. It's got a cool fire pit. It's a good central location for stuff I want to explore, and it's right by a giant clay pit, which is looks like a fun place to ride dirt bikes on. I will not be riding dirt bikes or their KLR. I don't know. That looks a little sketchy, but yeah, on a smaller dirt bike, this would be a blast. So I'm just gonna camp. Just pull in right here. It's relatively level. Just gonna call it good. Cool camp spot, little tent spot back in there, but yeah, we'll call this good. Okay, getting settled down, the old campground next to the whatever that is, the swamp, the clay pit, and camp pretty much set up. Almost ready to go do some riding. But I just got a cheap tarp from Walmart. I think it was like $10. That's my awning. Like I say, I brought some construction waste from home to burn. There's tons of wood out there. So this should be enough for a night. I might get a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. I just got cut some sticks to provide support for the awning. KLR is back there. Got my folding table, good old camp chair, Yeti cup, some water, a little bit of light wine for after riding, and didn't bring much, just an overnight trip. So got I'm gonna have some Franks because I can put those on a stick, and a lighter, spoon, pot for the beans. This is actually Dawn dish soap in there. Got these, and this is ibuprofen. So those little containers from work they throw away. So yeah, everything's still cold. Got my massive flashlight. I'll be sleeping back here. I need to finish setting this up. I got the air mattress, my pack. I got my emergency battery pack, jump starter thingy-majig with air compressor, extra water, got a pillow, mattress for, or a sheet, fitted flannel sheet for over the air mattress, and then a big, thick, heavy quilt. Sleeping bag is in there under the helmet. And so, should be fine. I guess I just got to get this cleaned out, but I'm tired and sweaty from doing all the setting up and chopping wood. So, but yeah, not bad for an impromptu camp. We'll rest. I'll keep drinking some more water, rehydrate, and finish getting this set up, and then we'll go for a ride. Okay. Let's see here. Maiden voyage. Okay, I'm not completely comfortable with this. I'm in a t-shirt, a Dark on the Road t-shirt. Got my binoculars for scouting elk, which is kind of the whole reason for this. 10 millimeter. Yeah, but I would really like my riding jacket, but it's like 75 degrees, and it's completely ridiculous. I think I got about at least 2.5 gallons of gas left. I'm not going very far, so I want to go up a road. Looked like it went by a pond. Now let's check that out. See. So it's fun to travel. We'll head up to the Blue Lagoons and see if anybody's camping up there. A very popular party spot for the locals. It's awesome swimming in the summer. Real fresh cow poop. Yeah, there we got somebody camping there. Cow. There's the other Blue Lagoon down to the left. Just taking her slow. Try to stay around 20 or so. The granolas have kind of discovered this spot, so they'll come out their Subarus and smoke dope and speed along the road, so we gotta be careful. Alrighty. And I just want to kind of see if anybody's up here. Kind of find a spot to turn around. Is this it? Okay, this is one road. Let's go explore up this.
Ow. Hey guys. Oh. How much would it suck to get hit by or hit a cow on your motorcycle? Oh, that would be awful. Alright, got a little bit of mud, soft dirt. Yeah, this is looking nice back in here. I should have camped back in here. But a lot of dry grass, and I'm pretty paranoid at the campfire on dried grass, so we'll avoid that. There should be a pond, according to the satellite images. Pond somewhere to the right. I think it's a fairly large pond. Whoop, killing, huh? Yeah, there's some great spots back in here. Alrighty. Now I was hoping on this trip, this ride, I was wanting to become more familiar with, got a little squishy mud, with standing while riding. I'm fat. I got bad lower body strength due to my knee surgery, and I bought some cheap $25 foot pegs off of Amazon, and they're way better than stock, but they're not, as Dork in the Road would say, confidence inspiring. So I upgraded, I spent the money, I bought some Tusk off-road pegs. Ooh, mud. And they are works of art. They're just beautiful. Ooh, that would look like some wolf poop. And yeah, so I was psyched about those. I brought tools with me to install them, which all you needed basically was a set of needle nose pliers. Okay, let's see what kind of animals we got. Looks like small cow tracks. Nothing exciting. No elk or moose or bear. So anyway, so I got the foot pegs in late the other night. Didn't have time to put them on. Thought I'll take them with me. I'll do an install video out in the woods, and then that way I can put them on and then do an awesome review of before and after and how they work. And I forgot them. They're still sitting on my dining room table, but I did remember the needle nose pliers to install them. So, but I still have the aftermarket pegs, and so they're better than nothing. So I'll try to do some more standing at least, which I'm doing right now, if you can't tell. Killing them. And the problem with standing is, for some reason, it's like, it puts me at an awkward position because I'm 6'2". So I'm like leaned over, and I'm using the bars to stable myself because I'm so tall. So it's like I need I guess handlebar risers might work. But so yeah, so just standing just doesn't feel comfortable at all. So it's probably not a peg issue. A nice little draw. For this time of night, you'd expect to see elk or deer filtering out of the timber. Nothing right now. A little early. Man, this is some great camping spots. Could have got here in the old 4Runner and trailer. Nothing can't overcome. And this road's getting a little sketchier. what I'll tell you with these Shinkos on here. I mean, with the factory tires, going on stuff like this, every single one of these little sticks and small pebbles, everything. If when the factory tires hit them, they would deflect and roll. It'd be awful. And with the Shinkos, it's way improved. Yeah, this road's degrading quickly. Oh yeah, it looks like it's going to end right up here. Yeah. Yeah. Great hunting spots though. Yeah, we got trees down over there. See my dork in the road shirt. So the fun part is getting turned around, so we'll just go uphill, and the front tires are not grabbing. They just slid in the mud all the way back down. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, and the front tire just slides. Fail. Look at that. I'm just failing. Okay, let's try something else. I can't turn when I'm sliding downhill in the mud, so oops. Let's go this way. And we'll just brute strafe it around. There we go. That worked. It's a valuable lesson. I need to tighten things up. Alrighty. Let's head back to the main road. Oh, I didn't see that tree. Yeah, there's a lot of hazards here. And for the motocross days, you just throw the bike around and power through. And I must admit, during that nasty section, I did have the left foot down. It's hard to get rid of old motocross habits. Even on a bike as big as this and top heavy, where putting your foot down will likely just make you injure your foot. Anyway, it's kind of a fun road. It's pretty. Now we'll go down the main gravel road a little ways. We'll get to the next road that goes up off to the left. And that one looked like it might have gone up. So we'll try to get to a vantage point we can glass over some clear cuts, look for some elk. And I'm trying to locate elk for my brother. He's got a tag for 8A, which is the unit we're in. He's an Idaho resident. I am not. I'm a Washington resident. See how easily the tires spin, and they're actually doing pretty well. Not as grippy as a knobby, but they're doing pretty good. Very happy. Yeah, it's so crazy. When I first bought this bike in June, doing stuff like this at this speed was just terrifying, because the bike was just felt so unnatural. And now that I'm used to it, I try to use as little input as possible with the handlebars. and just use my knees to kind of move it around. And now I'm used to how it moves, how it reacts, and with these new Shinko tires, I'm much more confident in traction. I mean, still they're not great, and it's a motorcycle with thin tires, so it's going to lose traction fairly easily, but it's so much better than this stock. Ooh, here's some mud. See if we can't wipe out. Woo! Threw a rooster tail on that one. And yeah, this is what I bought the bike for. This is fun. I mean, of course, I cheated because I trailered it here. Eventually, I'd like to come up here on just the bike and camp off the bike. That's kind of the main goal. And I technically could have done that, except the main reasons that I trailered up here instead of roaded up and camped off of it, it's not that far. I think I'm 40 miles from my house. So it's not a distance. It's not, any of that issues. But I just don't have the gear that you need to camp off a motorcycle is basically like backpacking gear. I've watched, I think, all of Dork in the Road's videos on his camping and his gear selection, and his videos are awesome. He's got great taste. His reviews are awesome, but the dude has money. I do not have that level of money that I can spend $500 on his sleeping bag system. So yeah, alrighty. Let's go to the next road. Yeah, and I'm more nervous on gravel than I am on dirt. Gravel just still scares me. Especially, and then this is all washboarded out. I mean, it's crazy. These things are brutal. Just kind of lugging up here because I don't want to spin out and go sideways. Man, these suck. And the reason they're washboarded out like this is because cars come up here and they spin their tires and they dig little tiny trenches. So when you get washboards like that, that's the result of people coming up and spinning their back tires going uphill. So there you go. Alrighty. Coming up to the road I wanted to explore next, up on the left. And it was gated, so now I know a lot of people in other areas might think, oh, well,